Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lam. Great ball if he can get there. Hullet. Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mateus. It's Eto'o! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found the way through. Hits one! And it's come back out to him. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus. Big header! Shifted upfield.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole...
It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Lam clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big. Beckham. Mateus! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Corner given. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. That is good strength.
Barcelona really are making good use.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thanks. Decent hit! Goal! Kohler duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Beckham. Rummenigge. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. The pass has gone astray. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Aim forwards. Lahm, there he goes, motoring forward. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Collar. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
In with a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking for the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Terrific header! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm. And it's Bale. And he welcomes it in. Real chance here. Bale. Oh, smashing header. It's in. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Big chance! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game-changer. It's certainly been a big mood-changer.
Chip through. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit. And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Platini is firing after that one. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's the chance to counter. Nesta. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he goes cross-field. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gullit. Oh, what a pass! Look at the space here. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Goes in for the header! That's another chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great. and he almost profited, you know.
Lahm. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Oh, what a climb! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Beckham. He's through here. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. Can he finish? They've scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback? And he's intervened well there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance here to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. Not the most accurate pass. Araujo. Rummenigge.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he was quick to react. Gullit concedes a free kick for that. Beckham, Eto'o. And that is a little under... Mateus! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Araujo. Gullit. Now, what about a counter-attack? Sané. And it's Lahm. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Brilliantly cut out. Lahm, a massive creative influence, involved in so many goals. Nedved. Now it's Sané. Into the last 5 minutes. Pullet. Has a goal! It's there! That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, it's come loose. Not just the goal. Can he put it away? And it's in. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Pirlo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted. It's Eto'o! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross from Rummenigge. And through to the goalkeeper. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trump. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Mohamed Salah! That's headed upfield.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Gently done. That's a nicely measured pass. Collar. Hernandez. He's played him through. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen loose again. In for the pieces. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Played out to the right. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Palmer. Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Collier.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Palmer. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Sporting applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Bale.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Might be danger here. Nice control. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Van Dijk goes steaming forward. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chouameni for Palmer. And it's Salah. Palmer. Well, that's a little loose. Out of play for a throw. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hullet. Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Bale. Collar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got away. Now it's Kimmich. Palmer. Traoré. Hernandez. And the finish! And one more try! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Sporting have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Beckham, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Palmer. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Palmer. Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Palmer. Aims beyond the defence. Bale. Played over towards the opposite flank. Platini. He could be in here. Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lahm. Nice bit of trickery. And here's Hullet. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe pinches it off him. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Gets his pass away. Lahm plays a terrific header. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kohler should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Kimmich. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, super ball! Kohler! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hullet, pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. And that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Sporting truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Nicely aimed pass. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Gently done. And no, that was never going to make it. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's intervened well there. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, and Arsenal. Terrific header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Has a look and plays it forward. He's away! Into the box. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is a little undercooked. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Collier. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Maldini cuts it out. And it's Gerrard. Played out to the right. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gerrard. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Haaland. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aldair makes the interception. Lahm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Haaland. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Oh, just skips past his man. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Pull it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good strength.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Maldini. He's not got that quite right. Oh, good spread. Oh, great play! Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's got full. There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Bale is herring after that one. Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. Davids. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. And can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a little off target.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davids. Messi. A true great in every sense of the word. He has found the way through. It's Salah! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Beckham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Rummenigge. Goalkeeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. Bale. And he lines up a cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Collar! Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Looks for the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bale is onto it in a flash. Son Heung-min, he's beaten the last man. It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's in on goal!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Rijkaard. Son Heung-min.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Nicely spread. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Baresi calmly anticipates. Salah. Gets his pass away. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...